Hello dear students, myself Professor Mishramka Sunitra from JAT Arts, Science and Commerce College, Department of English. The topic of my presentation is Tips to Speak Good English. English is one of the most dominating languages of the world, which is having its impact on every field of work. Nowadays, more and more people are dedicating time to studying English as a second language. Many countries have included English in their school syllabus, and children are starting to learn English at a younger and younger age. English plays a greater role in the world, that is, it is inevitable for people to ignore it fully. English is an important language because it is an international language. 20% population of the world speak English. Near about 400 million are native speakers of English language. English language is understood or spoken by 1.5 billion people. Out of 195 countries in the world, 67 countries have English as a primary language. So, English is an international language. It is the language of international business. It is a link language because it links the people from one country to another or from one society to another. Means the people who do not have same language, they can use English as a link language. Furthermore, English is a library language. You will find that the books of various languages are translated in English language. So it is storehouse of language, storehouse of knowledge. English is a language of mass media and communication. Most of the content produced on internet are in English. Therefore, in order to have access of internet, one should know English language. English language is flexible language. It is easy to learn. And this language is evolving, means it continues to change. And therefore, one should know, one should have mastery of this language. And therefore, in today's presentation, I am going to offer few tips to speak good English. Now, dear students, there is connection between learning English and learning to ride a bicycle. Now ask some questions to yourself. Do you remember going to bicycle school? Is there any bicycle school? Have you come across any bicycle school? Have you seen some bicycle rules? I'm sure the answer is no. It means no one learns how to ride a bike by studying or by just memorizing the rules, but everyone learns it by doing. And the same thing is for learning English. Means just by simply learning the grammar rules, one cannot learn English language. Now, the most important thing for learning English is confidence. So if you want to be a competent or good speaker of English, you must build your confidence. That is important. Then refer some good books, refer good dictionary, refer thesaurus and good dictionaries, because it will increase your vocabulary. To have command over any language, one must need good vocabulary. So, always refer good dictionary. Be a bookworm. You can build your understanding of language in terms of word order or grammatical constructions, idioms, and other set of phrases used by native speakers if you read more and more books. If you read a lot of articles about the same topic or books by the same author, you will find that words and phrases repeat themselves after time. The more you read similar texts, the easier it will become to understand them as you familiarize yourself with the vocabulary which is used in those books. Therefore, refer good dictionaries, read good books. Next important tip is start by recording or filming yourself English. So whenever you speak English, you record your speaking or you shoot it. So you will come to know about your own pronunciation, your weaknesses, your tone. So start by recording or filming yourself. Another important tip to learn English is forget grammar. Don't study grammar too much. Dear students, actually this rule might sound strange to many English language learners, but it is one of the most important rules. If you want to pass examinations, then study grammar. But if you want to become fluent in English language, then you should try to learn English without studying grammar. Studying grammar slows down the process of learning English and it confuses the learner. You'll think about the rules when creating sentences instead of naturally saying a sentence like a native. Remember that only a fraction of English speakers know more than 20% of the grammar rules. Therefore, avoid focusing too much on grammar. Dear students, what happens? The most common problem among the learners of English as a foreign language is that the students have been taught in traditional classroom environment by a non-native tutor who focuses more on grammar than speaking. It means what happens? The students cannot get good practice, they do not get regular opportunities to practice, and therefore, in order to learn English language, they should get more and more opportunity to speak. What happens? Many students know more details about English grammar, but they cannot speak in English language because they don't have needed practice. Therefore, just avoid grammar. Don't focus too much on grammar. Now, plan English talking day. So, whenever you start practicing English language, you introduce English into your daily routine. Make a conscious effort to inject more English into your typical day. Try to follow certain practices, certain habits, that is, read BBC News articles on in a newspaper or using internet. Then listen to English audiobook or radio station, or you can use your mobile app. Write an email to a foreign colleague or friend. Watch some YouTube videos for learning English language. Then Study little grammar from textbooks. Here I am saying study little grammar. Don't focus too much on grammar. Okay? So, whatever you do in a day, you try to make that day as English talking day. So, just try to talk only in English. Avoid the use of native language. Because what happens, if you spend 99% of your time speaking in your mother tongue, only 1% is left for English. And in that situation, improving your fluency will be an uphill struggle. Therefore, instead of using native language, use English language. So, you can do certain things such as changing the language on your mobile phone, watch English TV programs, read English book. So, you can do it. Then, create English speaking environment. So, for this one, you can make a group of the students who are interested in learning English language. Connect your existing hobbies and interests with English. Now, you can do one thing. Take a piece of paper, write down a list of all the hobbies and interests that motivate and stimulate you in your daily life. Now, connect all these things with English. Suppose you love cricket and you want to read about this sport in your native language. So, avoid reading about it in native language. You start reading about it in English language. So, in many cases, you will find that you will have faster access to the latest news and information, because these are the things in which you are interested. Second thing, avoid using textbooks and materials which you find boring. Dear students, while studying any language, motivation plays an important role. Many learners fail to develop love for English language because they find the lessons and textbooks are boring. So, don't commit this mistake. Use wide variety of material and create your interest in those textbooks. Start reading some short stories, storybooks. If you are interested in reading novels, read English novels. If you are interested in reading dramas, read some good English dramas. So, what in which you are interested, you start reading those books. Create English speaking environment. So, don't translate any sentence. When you want to create an English sentence, do not translate it in your native language or your mother tongue, because you will find that the order of words or sentence structure is totally different from your mother tongue. Therefore, avoid translating the sentences or words in your mother tongue. Then listen the music of English language, listen some English songs and try to imitate them. So you will get good practice. Make efforts to use English words in your conversation. So, practice is very important. Reading, listening, speaking are the most important aspects of any language. Speaking is necessary for being fluent, but at the same time, you must listen more and more good English. Therefore, try to make effort to listen more and more English. Form English study group. So for this one, you can do one thing: join English internet forums. You will find that majority of English speaking countries have good native speakers, but even if a person is living outside the majority of English speaking country, that person can gain fantastic access to native English opportunities through internet. So you can enjoy communicating with others online. You can join internet forums where like-minded people correspond on the subjects that you are interested. You can learn from forum members by noting down commonly used expressions and constructions which you can use later when speaking about these topics. Furthermore, if you join such internet forum, you can use current jargon phrases that are in common circulation and natural colloquial forms. Therefore, such group will very helpful for you. Just as I said, whatever you do in a day, do it in English language. So, focus on English language. Do everything in English. Means make a planning of making an English day. So whenever you talk with your friend, you just talk in English language. You'll find some buddies, study buddies just like you, and if you involve those around you, you'll become more fluent. You can ask your friend to help you for your practice. You can ask them to test your vocabulary or to correct your writing. Those who are very close to you can play an important role in supporting and maintaining your new English lifestyle. So, it will bring very positive change in you, and you will get more and more practice of speaking English. Think in English. This is very important. So, stop thinking in your mother tongue. So, whenever you think, you start thinking in English language. So, you will find that it will improve your vocabulary and it will be helpful for having command over English language. Make conscious efforts to speak in English. Remember that fluency in English is a percentage gain. You have to accept that you may never become a native English speaker, but this is not the goal. Work towards improving your skill, and you can improve it step by step. And afterwards, you will find that you have got 90% English accent. So, keep your goal in your mind and make conscious effort to speak in English. So, those efforts are very important. Practice is very important. So, you just go on practicing this language, and whenever you get time, you practice it. So, in order to have fluency or English language, practice is important. So, submerge yourself in learning English or speaking English. Being able to speak a language is not related to how smart you are. Anyone can learn how to speak any language. Anyone can speak at least one language. Therefore, you will find that speaking English is also easy. In order to be a fluent speaker of English language, you need not to go anywhere else. But you can do this by making certain rules with your existing day-to-day routine. You can carry around iPod, listen to English sentences, start studying correct material, and you will find that your goal of speaking English fluently will be achieved. So, just go on practicing speaking English, and I'm sure very soon you will be a good speaker or competent speaker of English language. Thank you.